Davey, looks like you're a game face on today. You're obviously very determined to get over the line, beat Wexford here today.
Listen, there's no back doors after today. Simple as that. We got to go out and we got to perform. The way we were the last is not good enough, so it isn't. We have to bring a new intensity today. We know we're in a massive challenge. I've looked at Wexford a number of times. I know what to bring to the table myself. I think that a lot have missed goal opportunities and point opportunities against Dublin, and they're a good team.
Any changes from today's lineup?
No, I think we're more or less as we are. We're okay, good to go. Yeah.
Any injury problems?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Good.
Great, thanks, Dave. Liam, into the Lions Den, so they say. Tough assignment for your team today.
Yeah, it's a tough assignment. You know, All-Ireland champions in their own backyard. But look, it's a fantastic opportunity for our fellas to go out and express themselves. We dust ourselves down after the last game against Dublin, and you know, it's all or nothing today.
And how's the build-up been for you the last week?
Oh, it's been excellent now. You know, we've no injuries. We're coming down here. There's no expectation. Just looking for a performance. You know, and we're really looking forward to the game.
Of the 15 that's been named in the programme, have any changes?
No, we're playing as selected, and you know, looking forward to the game. As I said there, you know, as you said, the Lions Den. But what better way to express yourself than playing the All-Ireland champions, particularly at home.
Clare changed their goalkeeper for this qualifier match, as Pa Kelly, last year's All-Ireland winning goalie, is preferred to Donald Toohey. There were injury concerns about Cian Dillon and Colm Galvin, however both start, while Jack Brown, subbed early against Cork, is also included. Wexford boss Liam Dunn promised changes. He's made two as it happens. Coming into the side are Owen Moore at the back and David Redmond comes in midfield. There had been a suggestion that Gareth Sinnott would play at wing forward, but that role goes instead to Andrew Shore. The referee is Cathal McAllister from Cork, and this is where there is no room for failure. It's a case of survival to get into Monday morning's next round of the qualifiers in the Hurling Championship. Liam McGovern sending it on its way, and he sends it over the bar. A good start by Wexford.
Paul Morris got a great ball in, picked out Rory Jacob, gave it back out to Liam McGovern, and that's a great start for Wexford, an excellent score.
And this is Keith Rossiter. Great warrior that he's been over the years. Clever ball down there as far as Podge Doran, but it runs a little bit too far from, keeps it in. MacDonald strikes, and that one has gone in. It's a goal, deceiving the goalkeeper at the near post. Conor MacDonald gets his third ever championship goal, and it comes in the 10th minute. Oh, that should have been stopped, but look at the gaps here, Liam.
Yeah, you know, they've been really caught unawares here, you know. I mean, Podge Doran ended up inside all on his own. Ball eventually broke to Conor MacDonald. Again, he had a chance, he actually fumbled the ball, got the chance, and a shot that you would have expected Pat Kelly to deal with. He'll be very disappointed with that.
This is in over the head of Conor Ryan this time, and Liam McGovern again breezing in here. Cian Dillon's after him, can't stop him, and once again it's in the back of the Clare net. Pa Kelly beaten for the second time. McGovern's second ever championship goal comes after 16 minutes.
That's an absolutely fantastic goal by Liam McGovern. You can see there, you know, he left Cian Dillon in his wake and struck a rasp at the back of the net, gave Pat Kelly no chance on that occasion. And you know, Liam McGovern has had a wonderful start. He's got 1 goal and 2 points in this game so far.
This is the craziest start to the championship you could possibly imagine for these two teams here in Ennis in this qualifier match. Huge one down towards Conor MacDonald. Waiting for the breaks here is Rory Jacob, and Jacob blocked well. Chance again, however. Oh, well saved this time by Pa Kelly. There was a point for the taking, but Rory Jacob fancied a goal.
Great save by Pat Kelly, you know. Really, in essence, has kept them in the game with that save. And Clare are slowly but surely getting themselves back in the game, but they've played second fiddle to Wexford in a lot of this first half.
Podge Collins picks it up for Clare in the change strip. Back in here. Once again, it's Conor McGrath, and McGrath trying to get it inside the right-hand upright, and he's done exactly that. Great score. Last 5 points of this match have been from Clare.
You know, the inside forward are really starting to get on top in there.
The first touch hasn't been great today, and for some of the Clare players, just don't look as sharp as I anticipated they would. And this coming from a Clare team who didn't perform all that terribly well against Cork. Great improvements were expected, but it hasn't really happened so far. But they're still only 5 points behind. Podge Collins being called aside now. And this will be the first card of the match.
Yeah,
it's a red card.
That's a massive blow. That's a massive blow. I think it's obviously down to pulling off the helmet. I think the referees have been told that if you interfere with the helmet, it's a red card. Seems a little bit harsh from what I've seen here, but we'll probably see it again here now.
Here it is. Well, he
pulled the helmet.
That's exactly it.
He pulled the helmet.
Brendan Bugler shouldering his man there, David Redmond, bouncing off him, back out to Colin Ryan, and Ryan hits this one straight as you could wish. 7 points for Colin Ryan, the first and this latest one from open play. Matthew O'Hanlon. We're in 90 minutes into the second half. Anybody's match really here at Cusack Park in Ennis. Eventually it's picked up by Tony Kelly. Even his own pals didn't know that he managed to steal that one away, and he's finished spectacularly. And now there's only 2 between them. Third point for Tony Kelly. It's now 2-13 to 17 points. We've got some finish. And here comes Diarmuid O'Keefe, 13 metres out, avoiding the hook, and brilliantly saved. Really good work by Pa Kelly. If that had got in, I think we could more or less have folded up the tent. Brilliant catch in the air by Conor MacDonald, all the way in towards Jack Guiney, bent low, can't get it. Jack Brown's there, might come from McGovern. McGovern's taken off, but then it's a penalty. He's been fouled, the referee has decided, and Wexford have been given a penalty right at the very end of this match in the 67th minute. Watch again. Was it?
I didn't think so. Absolutely
the
no
ball
penalty.
was flicked
To me,
away
it was
from him, wasn't it?
fantastic flick, yeah. And this is a massive change in this game. Interesting to see what Wexford do. You know, I know what I do. I'd pop the ball over the bar and give myself a 4-point cushion.
Paul Morris, you're quite right, puts it over the bar as far as he possibly can. That's what you would have done, Liam.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, gives yourself a 4-point cushion just heading into the 68 minutes, you know, and you know they're ultimately going to have to get a goal to get themselves back into the game, and a man down, that's not going to be an easy task.
It's up to Clare now and their forwards, 5 against 6. Darragh Conan has it. They need a big score from him. There's an opening for McGrath. He lost it. Down he went. It's another penalty. And this time I think there was contact. A lifesaver.
Oh my God, what a finish. A lifesaver is right. Absolutely a lifesaver. You know, Darragh Conan done really well. You know, he did. You know, to me, Keith Rossiter definitely took him down. That was a definite penalty. I know Colin Ryan has been taking all the frees today, but I'll be surprised if it's not Tony Kelly that shapes up to this. He's generally the man that takes the close-in frees, and he gets a good run at it.
He's got to score this one. Otherwise, I think Clare's chance of retaining the championship is gone. Here he comes. It's saved. Followed in. It's a goal. It's a goal. I think it was Shane Amori who's just come in off the bench in the 69th minute. Yeah, it was the number 17, Shane Amori, and it's now a 1-point game. An incredible game of hurling. We're in the 70th minute. It's still Wexford hanging on by their fingertips. Clare's still a point behind. Here's David McInerney. This can go over the bar from Conor Ryan to tie it up here, and he's done precisely that. Second ever championship point, first today, 24-24, otherwise 121 to 218. A stunning championship qualifier in Cusack Park in Ennis. Pa Kelly now driving it, huge one, wind assisted. Rossiter looks tired, going back. Pressure is on the Wexford backs. O'Halloran bounces it off his hand. In there is first Conor McGrath, steals in, and McGrath scores! A goal for Clare, scored by Conor McGrath in the 5th minute of extra time, his 5th ever championship goal. Watch it again.
Yeah, it's great play there. You know, really, Matty O'Hanlon, he went there on the wrong side. Conor McGrath ducked in. You know, I've seen him do a very similar thing in a league match down in Thurles earlier on the year. Great turn there, and again, doesn't go to blasted, picks his spot. Great finish, and a massive score now for Clare. Gives them that 2-point cushion.
First time they've led in the match. Out once again this time by Owen Moore. Little hand pass inside here. Comes to Lee Chin in his 7th ever championship match. Former dual star, concentrating on hurling, and why not with finishing like that? It's his 3rd point of this championship and the 2nd to come in extra time. And once again, the teams are level, 221 to 221. Morris still soloing forward. They try to intervene there, going across to try and take it with Shane Golan. but it's back with Diarmuid O'Keefe, and O'Keefe sees it come back towards Jack Guiney. Guiney twisting and turning. There's a chance here. Well saved by the goalkeeper. Well, he might have been culpable for one of the earlier goals, but he stopped an absolute bullet there and kept Clare very firmly in the hunt for the next phase of the championship.
See, came off the post. Jack Guiney was first to react, got around David McInerney, but again, Pat Kelly, he might have been disappointed with the goal he conceded in the first half, but since then he's made 3 wonderful saves.
2:24 to 2:24. The next score is surely a winner. Conor McGrath for Clare, the 2013 All-Ireland champions, steadies himself, makes a better angle, knocks it over and puts Clare in front at a telling time in this match. He's got a goal and 5 points. Ever the star. What a performance by a really cool performer. Is there anything left in Wexford? They're behind by a point. They get the next chance. It's Paul Morris, and Morris puts this one over the bar and levels it up. His 10th point. An absolutely terrific contest. Full credit to all concerned. The referee has blown his whistle. It ends level in Cusack Park after a titanic struggle between the All-Ireland champions and the men from Wexford. We had absolutely everything here today in Ennis, bar a penalty shootout. It finishes Clare 225, Wexford 225. Terrific.
You know, to be fair to the guys, we created a lot of chances today, goal chances, and we didn't take them. And at this level, playing against the better teams and the All-Ireland champions as we were today, you have to be taking them.
A couple of talking points in the game, obviously. Firstly, the sending off of Podge Collins. What did you make of that?
His rule is a joke. Absolutely. You touch someone in the head guard, like that's a killer. That's a killer. That's being honest, that's a killer. He had to do what he had to do, I understand it, but I want to, Jesus, lighten up a small bit in that rule. You know, if you hit someone harder, if you give him a bit in the head, fine, fair enough. Putting your hand on their face guard, my opinion, I think this is ridiculous, what the story is. But listen, that's the way it is. He had to do what he had to do. That's what he's been instructed to do. I don't agree with it.
All right, that's one element. Just